had started this class outdoors today, but we had some sudden showers. So now we are back inside, and today we are going to do a chair class. I know some of you love chair classes. For some of you, they're not your favorite. But here's the thing. It's really important to understand that a chair class is an important part of your practice. There are times in our lives when none of us can get down in the floor for whatever reason. Or maybe you just don't have time for a traditional mat class. So for those times in your life, we are going to do a chair class today. So find a chair. You need one without arms, with a nice straight back if possible. And so go ahead and place it on your mat so you don't slide around. Make sure for proper alignment that you are seated to where your hips touch the back of the chair and your feet are on the floor. And if that's not possible, then get a small pillow or cushion or roll up a towel or blanket and place it between your lower back and your chair. You want the hips pushing against the back of the chair, the chest lifted, the spine long, the shoulders dropped down from the ears, feet are on the floor about hip distance apart. Actually, this is seated mountain. Let's do a few short minutes of breath work. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. As you breathe, remember to ask those two questions. Where are you? Here. What time is it? Now. Be here now. As you breathe, begin to let go of your day. Any of the stress, any of the worry or fears that you might have had throughout your day, now's the time, take a breath and tell yourself to release them, just to let them go. Breathe in and out through your nose. Once again, remind yourself the breath is healing energy. And we're pulling that breath down into the bottom of the lungs, allowing the chest to open and expand. Starting to feel the peacefulness and the calm that the breath brings. Now go ahead and breathe deeper. Pull the breath deeper into your chest. Exhale as slow as you can. Breathe deeper. Exhale slow. Another deeper breath. Exhale slow. One more deeper breath. Exhale slow. And now take 5 normal breaths. Just breathe in and out through your nose 5 times. And we open our eyes. So let's begin with movement. left hand rests either on your thigh or on your chair. As you inhale, bring the right arm up. Breathing, stretch all the way up to the sky. Now take a breath and bring the elbow down to about the shoulder, bending the arm. Breathing. And then we'll bring the arm down gently. Take a breath. Now let's breathe and bring the left arm up, reaching all the way up to the sky. And then we will bend and breathe. And then gently bring the hand down. We will move into a seated twist. Just if you want to, take both hands to the right side of your chair, or if you can, take the right arm and hook it across the back of the chair, just to bring yourself into an easy twist. Take 5 breaths. And we'll slowly come back to the center. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Simple twist, breathing. And we come back to the center. We bring our hands to lotus flow. We inhale and take the hands upward. Exhale and open wide. Inhale up. Exhale and open wide. Inhale up. Exhale and open. 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 One more time. Inhale up. Exhale and open. Bring the hands down to the top of the thighs. Take a breath. It's important to remember even chair yoga is very powerful, and if we move into something that hurts you, don't do it. We take a breath and we extend the arms big and wide, shoulder height, and we make some big, easy circles coming forward. And then we go backwards. And then we bring the hands straight up. Big, big stretch. We gently stretch over to one side. Doesn't matter which way you go. Keep the back at the back of the chair, feet on the floor. And then gently to the other side. And then come back up and bring the hands down. Also, if you are like me and you're short and you need something under your feet, you can put a yoga block or a blanket or a sturdy pillow under your feet just to give you support. Knees are hip distance apart. We take a breath and we come into seated pigeon. So we bring the left foot up. We keep the chest lifted. We think about alignment. The hips are still at the back of the chair. The chest is lifted. And we breathe. And it's pouring rain. We made it in just the nick of time. Keep breathing. Right hand is on the ankle, the left hand is on the sole of the foot, and we lift and breathe. It's different moving in a chair, is it not? Some people think it's more difficult. It is definitely a different kind of stretch. We bring that left foot down, place it on the floor, bring the right foot up, breathe. Think about the alignment. Keep breathing. We are grateful for the rain today. Left hand on the ankle, right hand on the bottom of the foot. Lift and breathe. And we take a breath and bring it down. Come back into seated mountain. Check in with your body. Check your alignment. Breathe. And now we bring the left knee up toward the chest. Relaxing the psoas. Breathing. And we'll release and bring the right knee up. Remember, the hips are the back of the chair. Support your back, support your hips. Keep your alignment. We'll bring the feet down, take a breath. And now we extend the right foot and we point and flex. And we bring that foot down and extend the left and point and flex. We take a breath and bring both feet down. We are still seated in our chair, checking the alignment, remembering to breathe. Left hand comes back to the side of the chair. The right hand comes to your left shoulder. And you breathe. Just adding a bit more to the twist as we turn our face to the right. And then we bring the left hand down. We take a breath. We bring our twist to the other side. And then switch hands. And then maybe switch hands again, just to see how the stretch feels when you switch the hands different. And we take a breath and come back to the center. We get ready for a seated 5-point star. Hips are still at the back of the chair. Legs open as wide as you are comfortable. Arms open wide. Keep the chest lifted. Think about your alignment, your posture, and breathe. We take another breath, bring the hands and feet down. The feet are still open wide. We come forward a bit because we're moving into a seated forward fold. Feet are apart at least the width of the mat. Lift the chest, pull the head and the heart forward. Maybe even take the hands down. Bring the hands back up. Make sure that the hips stay on the chair. We come forward again. We bring the hands up. We bring the body up. How are we doing so far? And Brooke is playing with toys. We take a slow, easy breath. We come back into mountain pose. We take a couple of breaths, breathing. And then we're going to stand up and let's do some work with the chair. So I have gotten behind my chair now, and the first thing I'm going to do is just take a breath, come forward with my chest, maybe bring my hands down to the chair. Let's move into a chair-supported downward dog. You've noticed I've turned and I'm facing the back of the chair with my hands. My feet are about hip distance apart. I have let my hips go back. My feet are on the floor. If you can, if not, you can come up on your tiptoes. Breathe. Let the arms extend. And we take a breath, and we gently come back up. How are we doing so far? So let's use the chair for a little balance work today. We'll turn the chair back around using the back. Feet are about hip distance apart. We will use the chair as a supported warrior 3. Take a breath, extend the left leg up. If you want to, bring the hands forward. Gently bring that left foot down, take the right foot up. And gently bring that leg down. How are we doing so far? Hanging in there, good, good. We can also use the chair just to work on the psoas a little bit. Just hold on to the back of the chair, lift the knee. Imagine there's a string lifting the knee up. Maybe if you can bring the knee to hip level, if not, that's okay. Slowly bring it down. Do the same thing with the right knee. Bring it down. Bring the left knee up, about level with the hip. Maybe take it into a balance pose, lifting the right arm. Or you can use the left arm. We will lift the right knee up. Maybe take the left arm up at first. And then maybe bring the right arm up. And then take a breath and gently come back down. And we are coming back into simple seated. And I'll get a sip of water. So I hope that you are enjoying this chair class today. Let's bring the fingertips to the shoulders. Take a breath. Open the arms wide. Bring the right arm up. Bring the left arm up. Clasp the hands together. Bring them in front. Then take the hands back up. Open wide. Hold on to the back of the chair, opening the chest. Take 5 breaths. And release. And we are going to do a warrior pose. So let's just start with the left leg bent. And let's stretch that right leg out behind us. We'll do a warrior 2. Open the arms shoulder height. And then gently turn your face to the left. And if this just is not for you today, then just sit in seated mountain and breathe. And then the right arm goes down and the left arm comes up, and we move into a reverse seated. And we'll take a breath and bring it down. Come back to your chair, let the body take its time. We're switching now. Left leg goes nice and long behind us. Open the arms wide. And then we turn gently to our right. And I don't recommend the chair that I'm using today because I can't bring my leg completely forward and get my foot flat on the floor, but we're always modifying. That's what yoga is all about. Figuring out how we can work this posture, this asana for our bodies today. And then the left arm goes up, the right arm goes up. And then we take a breath and we come back into a seated mountain. Take a few moments, check in with your body, breathing. We're going to move forward. Open the legs up wide, wider than hip distance. Lift the hands up. As you exhale, pull the heart center and the head forward. Take your hands to the floor. Put your left hand in the center between your feet. Take your right arm up. And then we'll bring the right hand to the center and take the left hand up. And then gently bring both hands down. Bring the hands to the knee, gently bring the body up. Take a breath. We will come back into a seated mountain, and we will do a few seated cow-cats. Feet are firmly planted on the floor. Hips are supported at the back of the chair. Let's inhale and lift the chest and the face up. Exhale, round your back, looking down at the floor. Scooping the belly back toward your spine. Inhale up. Exhaling round. Inhale up. Exhaling round and scoop. Inhale up. Exhale round and scoop. And then inhale up. Exhale round and scoop. And then take a breath, come back into simple seated. Take a couple of breaths, check in with your body. Bring the left hand over the head to the right ear and gently pull the crown of the head to your left. Let go of all the stress, all the tension. We'll bring the head up and take the right hand over to the left and gently bring the head over, breathing. And then take a breath and come back up. Pull your shoulders up and try to touch your ears. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale up. Exhale, pull them away from your ears. Take a breath. And we are going to get ready for relaxation. So you have the option of lying down on your mat, or if you want to experience Savasana in your chair, you are welcome to today. It's important that you make yourself comfortable and that you realize and understand this time is for you and no one else. So we find ourselves breathing, bringing all the awareness back to your breath. I'm sorry. And this moment. And maybe if you need to, take a moment, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes for a second. Shift the shoulders or the hips. Whatever you need to do to let your body get comfortable and ready to relax. We breathe and we take all the awareness to our thumb on our right hand. We let the breath go to the point finger on the right hand, the middle finger, the ring finger, and your little finger. And as you breathe, you let those fingers soften and relax. You let the softness spread through your hands to your wrist. And then we breathe and we let the breath pull that softness into the right arm, bringing it toward the elbow. Slowly bringing it up the right arm to the right shoulder. And as we breathe, we allow that right shoulder to soften. We let the right shoulder relax. Now we take a breath. And we bring all that softness to the right side of the chest. We feel the softness spreading down through the right rib cage, rib to rib, moving down to your right hip, spreading across the right belly. We let that softness move to the back and the front of the right thigh. The right knee begins to soften. Softness moves down into the shin and the right calf. We let that softness spread across the top of the right foot. It moves to the ankle and the heel. Then it spreads across the sole of your right foot to the tip of the big toe, the toe beside it, the middle toe, the next toe, and your little toe. And as you breathe, you allow the right side of your body to soften and relax. Now we take a breath and we bring all that awareness to your thumb on your left hand. The awareness goes to your point finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. And your fingers soften and relax. The softness spreads through the hand to the wrist, and then the breath begins pulling that softness up your left arm into your elbow. The softness spreads up the left arm to the shoulder. And now we feel that left shoulder begin to soften and relax. As we breathe, the left side of the chest opens. We feel that softness, and it begins to spread, moving through the left rib cage. We bring that softness to the left hip, and then it spreads through the left side of the belly. Softness moves down the back and the front of your left thigh. The left knee begins to soften. The softness moves to your shin and your calf. The breath pulls that softness down to the top of your left foot, your ankle, and your heel. We let all that softness spread across the sole of your foot to the tip of the big toe, the toe beside it, the middle toe, the next toe, and your little toe. And when you take a breath, the left side of the body softens and relaxes. We breathe. Now the softness comes to your neck and throat and begins to spread to the jaw, the mouth, the tongue, and the lips begin to soften. The softness moves through the skin and muscles on your face, going to the back of your ears. The eyes soften, the eyelids, the eyebrows. softness moves across your forehead. It spreads across your scalp. You take a breath. The softness goes down the back of your neck. It spreads to the right shoulder blade and then the left. The upper back softens, the middle of the back, and then the lower back. And as you breathe, every muscle in your body gets soft and heavy, and you let go of all the stress. We inhale peace. We exhale stress. Inhale peace. Exhale fear. Inhale peace. Exhale pain. Inhale peace. Exhale expectations. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Take a little deeper breath. Begin to slowly open your eyes. If you're lying down, roll over on your right side. As you breathe, just gently move, bringing yourself back to this place, enjoying every moment of the peace that you just created for yourself. And know in your heart that you are worthy of peace. You can sit up, maybe begin to move a little more. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. And I hope these classes are helpful. And I'll see you next week on the mat. Namaste.